Hey team, how's it going? It's Spawn here. Today I wanted to go over my weekly analysis for SPY. So let's jump right into it. First of all, I would like to draw the daily support and resistance levels. So let's look for some daily candles here, and assess where we could have some potential support and resistance levels. So the nearest support that I see to the current price is somewhere around here, and the nearest resistance is somewhere around here. Now I'm going to jump into the lower time frames and see what we can find. Let's jump into the 65-minute. And as you can see, we have a pretty nice little range forming right here on the hourly time frame, with our support mark here near the bull gap that we made a couple of days ago. I think this was Wednesday session. Let's mark this bull gap area because we've had some pretty aggressive buying down here based off of this price action here and right here. Two strong, nice rallies of about 556, of about 5 or 6 points, give or take. So we're gonna mark this area right here, and we're going to mark this area right here based off of the price action as well. We've had two very strong rejections, one right here and then another one right here, which was a failed breakout. And we're also going to mark this trend line forming here. We're making some nice higher highs, higher highs right here. We're not going to mark this trend line going up due to only being 2 points touching. I really like to go for a 3-point touch on my trend lines, so we're gonna leave that out. Let's see, what else do we have here? We can mark this level right here, this resistance that could potentially become support in the future. Now let's go to the 15-minute time frame. On the 15-minute time frame, we can see that we have some pretty good plotted levels here. Price action was sticking into this area. Nice rejection here, eventually broke, failed the breakout, and then pulled back into this zone. And it looks to me like this zone will be very important going into next week due to the fact that we've had two rejections from this area. This one went a little bit higher, but we closed within the area. So I'm going to mark this as a second rejection as well. And we've had one and two really good rallies from these lows. So I think next week, these will be our most important levels as far as trying to assess momentum to the upside or to the downside. So if I want to play the upside, I want to see price hold above this 561.5, 562.3 approximately. So I want to see price hold above this area and maybe even potentially have a few daily closes above this, because on the daily time frame we had a pretty strong rejection or a pretty strong wick, we could call it that. You can see we have a pretty large wick right here. I think it's about $6. No, about $4. approximately. Yes, 3.7. So this is a pretty strong rejection right here, guys. When you're trading SPY or any other stock, it's very important to compare current price action to previous price action. And as you can see, we haven't had any wicks like this one before. So this is a pretty strong sign that we are having strong bearish pressure. So let's keep this in mind. And it happened after we broke above this area where we had a very, very strong rejection as well. So I think going into next week, I'm going to consider this as potential resistance to play some puts and maybe not try to play it from level to level because I'm not sure how much momentum the Bears have. So I might give or take some scalps from this level if I see weakness in the market. But if I don't see weakness, I'll probably try to stay out and wait for a potential break and retest again. Now, for the downside, we have a lot of support built on the downside, guys. We have this bull gap area holding the price right here. Then we have another bull gap holding the price right here. Then we have another most recent bull gap holding the price right here. So we have a lot of support on the downside, and I think I'm actually going to expand this support right here, maybe all the way to down here, around 555. I think the Bears have a lot of work to do here. I don't really see them doing much if price is not under this level. If we break under this level, I would like to target this 550 area down here, which was once resistance, now turned potential support. So I will be keeping an eye on that one level if we manage to break this. Other than that, I think we really need to be patient going into next week. I believe we might have some data. I haven't really checked. Let me check really quick. So for tomorrow, let's see. Let's see. I think I have my calendar right here. I have my calendar right here. Just waiting for it to load up. Looks like it's not loading. Or we're having some technical issues with oh, there it is. Okay, so on Monday, guys, we have Powell speaking. So with Powell speaking Monday, it's going to be a bit difficult to trade probably. We might see some chop. We might see potential breakouts and rejections get stopped without continuation. So with Powell speaking tomorrow, I would rather wait for him to finish speaking because we don't know what he might say. Let's see. On Tuesday, we have retail sales. So we need to keep an eye on that as well. Wednesday, we have building permits. I don't pay much attention to that. Thursday, Friday, nothing. So the main event tomorrow is going to be Monday. So with Powell speaking at the beginning of the week and then not having anything after Powell, I think it's very important that we wait for Monday's session to give us a sign of, what's going to be next. Are we getting a continuation to the upside, make another higher high, or will we finally start to see some downside pressure below this level and potentially get into the 550 area? But other than that, I'm not looking at much, and I'll be waiting for Powell to give his speech and see what he has to say about the monetary policy going forward, especially with CPI coming in cooler than expected. All right, so that's pretty much it, guys. You all have a great trading week and trade safe.